Welcome to Tuesday's Chat, where yarn, knitting, and everyday life come together. I'm Alicia.
And I'm Lucretia.
Grab your needles or just a cup of coffee and join us for today's chat.
Welcome to Tuesday's Chat with Alicia and Lucretia.
I'm Alicia.
I'm Lucretia. So glad you're here. And
Today is Tuesday, July 14th.
Yes. The 20th episode.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah. That's
Finally.
crazy. I know.
Finally, the 20th episode.
Yeah.
It felt like it took a long time coming. I better put my phone on silent.
Oh, I should too. Oh, I can't.
That's her phone.
Yeah.
If she gets a call, we'll all know.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, bummer.
We'll all know.
Okay.
We're still here in northern Indiana, in front of all the knitting devices and tools and such things.
Yep.
All of the mini fibers.
Yep.
That are behind us.
That's right.
That Lucretia is in love with.
That's right. My latest obsession. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
This one's gone on a long time. I know we've talked about that longer ago in one of the early episodes, that you kind of take on a project, Zentangle and watch bands and macrame and all the knitting has not let up.
Mm-mm.
I think you'll stick with it till your hands give out.
I think so, and hopefully they won't.
Yeah, hopefully they won't. We'll have to keep massaging, like
I know,
constantly doing.
I do exercises.
Do you?
Yeah.
Does that hurt a little bit?
No.
In there?
Ow, that does.
Oh.
Yeah.
You need to be massaging that spot.
Well, actually, it hurt over here because you squeezed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, either way,
I know.
keep your hands healthy.
Yeah.
They have a glove that you can put on that I've been wearing for my thumb.
Okay.
That you put in the freezer.
Oh.
And you ice it. So what you could do is, like, maybe in the mornings when you're doing your devotion, you could do that.
Right.
And then take it off and then do it again maybe in the afternoon before your little siesta.
Well, see, my hands don't hurt except for in the morning. They don't go numb. They never hurt. They go numb.
Well, then that would be the best time.
Yeah.
Just to put it on in the morning.
Yeah.
To help bring the inflammation down.
Right.
It's because you finally stop for more than a little bit. You know what I mean?
Probably.
You stop for 8 or so hours
to
sleep, and your hands are like, wait, I'm supposed to be knitting.
That's right.
Anyways, your poor little hands.
I know.
And all these little fibers.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It's still hot in Indiana.
It is. It's going to be a cooker this week.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad again. My poor car is sitting in the sun all day.
Oh.
I was just telling someone about that, how, you try to get your vehicle to last as long as you can to extend the life of your vehicle. And if you don't have it in a garage or a building, you're almost sunk in our environment. And I know, like in Florida and stuff too, and like a lot of places in Texas, they don't even have a garage, but they definitely have carports.
Oh,
they're car dealerships
that are covered.
Are carports. The parking lots are like carports.
Yeah.
Because it keeps the sun from beating right down on the vehicles. And then in the winter, it takes such a beating in the winter as well.
Yeah.
And there's so little shade, and it's the coveted parking spots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
It makes a difference on your vehicle if you have to park it outside.
It does.
It really wears it out fast.
Yeah.
It wears me out fast to be out there in it too, quite frankly.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so grateful to have an inside job.
Oh my goodness.
In the summer and the winter.
Yeah, for sure. I couldn't do it.
Our delivery guys, they come through and you feel so bad, but they smell so bad.
Oh.
Because they've just been out in it all day long. And some of those guys are changing their shirt every hour.
Okay.
And they're still just like,
oh, poor guys.
Miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have electrolyte popsicles and electrolyte drinks.
Yeah.
That they send them with every day.
Yeah.
Every freezer has electrolyte popsicles
Which I think is so funny. you know, we have this heat advisory and it's what, 93?
Yeah, I know.
And in Florida, it's, you know, 96, 98. And oh no,
All the time. Yeah.
they're fine.
Which
no
the
heat
humidity
advisory.
is different.
But they
Right?
have humid. There
yeah,
is humid
that's
down.
true. That's true.
But I just think that people probably are smarter about it down there
They are.
than the people. But what if you're on vacation down there and you don't realize?
Well, Gina was just on vacation down there, and she said that they went deep sea fishing the one day. There was some serious rules about sunscreen and what they could bring to drink.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
yeah,
Okay.
The charter that they went on,
Okay.
he had some good rules.
Okay.
He wasn't going to be having people out there getting dehydrated on his watch and getting sunburned either, for that matter.
That's
and
smart.
like they had to prove it, that they had the sunscreen along.
Oh, wow.
And,
okay.
And it couldn't be spray. It had to be lotion.
Okay. Did they have to use it?
And they had to use it.
Oh, boy. I would have been a little... Which if you're
which
out there...
they were out there, you would have to.
Which, and they're not used to being in the sun.
Well, they are. They live on the lake.
Okay.
But if you're out, you can't see land.
Yeah.
You're out that far.
Yeah.
In that Florida sun, on the water.
Well, Lincoln and Luke, when we went, we were out in the ocean we biked to the ocean. It probably took around 40 minutes, I think, to bike out there. We were out there for 3 hours, then we biked back. And Lincoln and Lewis, you couldn't even tell.
They're so brown.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
They weren't burnt one little iota.
Yeah.
And I could feel it. Like I could definitely feel it. But it wasn't like Larry sprayed himself because he obviously has to. And he forgot his feet because he had shoes on when he did it. And he scorched his feet.
Yeah, Gina said she had shorts on and the fronts of her legs. She slathered the back of her legs really well because she knew she'd be leaning against the rail fishing. And somehow just the fronts of her legs from the shorts line to her knee, she said, just from like backing up, moving around, that's where she got sunburned. She was so grateful it was on the front of her legs though.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, yes, the sun is hot.
It is.
I would not even probably go deep sea fishing.
Yeah.
Because even all the sun protection would not
protect you.
would not protect me. I would be
I actually put like you can get those umbrellas that it's a bar that you stick and then I think you whatever. And I put it in my Amazon cart. The next time we're in Florida, I'm going to order it. Because we're always out, and it's like, okay, I wish I would have one. And finally, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put it in my Amazon cart. And then the next time we're there, we can order it.
Exactly.
Because Larry, he needs that. He can't be out in the sun like that.
Mom and I are the old ladies that roam around. I think of your mom and dad at Sadie's wedding. Like we would be sitting there with the umbrellas.
Yeah.
Like...
Well, sometimes if I'm hot, like I need to be in the shade. I can't handle the heat.
We're so fragile. We're so dainty.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever.
Yeah. I said about my skin, I was talking to another redhead. I was like, well, at least you can use the word dainty with me for something. It's just not what you would expect. It's my skin. Anyways, so enough about the weather.
Yes. So what have you been up to?
Let's see. Since I was here last, we had church work day on Saturday. We cleaned the chairs, which, the chairs are all the rage these days. And so on the way, I was getting ready, and I was like, you know what? We need an air compressor. Like down in the crevices, like where the chair like bends up, like on the bar, it gets dusty down in there. So I was like, we should just blow the chairs off, the seat and the back. I said, whoever's doing this probably should put a mask on so you don't get everybody's whatever.
Exactly.
Anyways, made my nose itch just to say it. Blow off the seat, blow off the back, and then kind of blow out all those little crevices. And then John came along and flipped them all up on the next row.
Okay.
And then Heather and I came along with buckets and soapy water and a rag and cleaned all the metal parts.
Okay.
So we did that. That was nothing compared to what the outside people were doing. Dad sanded down all the handrail of the handicap ramp. He never should have done it.
Oh.
But he's fine. he was
Overdid it.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So hot and completely just soaked down.
Yes.
Anyway, the stain color that was on it was never actually right. And so it needed to
wooden?
be. Yeah, it's wood. So you do have to keep a coat of stain, on it, whatever. Anyways, they sanded it down, and then they were painting and updating the color.
Does it look nice?
Yeah, the ramp looks nice. They have to do the back steps yet, just the rail.
Okay.
But that's a small task in comparison.
Yeah.
And then I cleaned out my Sunday school closet. Oh, I think I've said this before. When we were having church over in that storefront on Winona Avenue, and it was burning down.
Yes.
And I thought the church was going to be a loss.
Okay.
And I was running to town to Warsaw from Bremen. And when I got there, we were on the other side of the tracks. We'd crawled up over the tracks to see it. And I was like, I think it's going to be okay. And so then somebody said, well, what are you worried about losing? I said, the miscellaneous box in my Sunday school class closet. You build up all those great things. And just this last 2 weeks, I was at a garage sale, and there was a kid's free box, and there was a sheriff's badge in it. Now that is something that is needed.
Yeah.
In a Sunday school box.
Yeah.
So,
totally.
But anyways, if it was only that one box in that closet, that would be great. But we don't have a ton of storage.
Right.
Everything gets shoved in that closet.
Oh
my word. So we took everything out. It filled a whole room.
Oh.
I looked around and I was like, how was all of this in there?
Did you want to get rid of stuff, or was everything that you want?
It also needed to be reorganized, because then that's the other problem. No matter how many signs you put up, and even yourself, I do it too.
Yeah.
You go to put something back.
Yeah.
You don't put it back nicely.
Yeah. You just kind of
and
stuff
then
it in.
it's a mess. I mean, why do we have to continually clean out our closet?
Exactly.
And get it organized? Because we don't take the time. The rule of, if you can do it in 5 seconds or less, 5 seconds is a lot longer than you think.
I know, it is.
Can you pick it up and put it away, or you're already holding it?
Yes.
Can you just go put it away?
Yes.
In 5 seconds or less. And if you can, do it right now.
That was actually one of the things that helped me put my stuff away a little bit more. Was like it doesn't take as long as you think it takes.
No, it doesn't.
And if you just you're holding it.
Yeah.
But you set it down and think that, I'll get it later. But just do it now.
No,
there's
no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no reason. I did it the other day with laundry bags. I had laundry bags that I had carried in clean laundry and then, put it away in my room. Well, then I had the bags and one dryer ball that somehow had gotten tangled up in something that had been sitting on the corner of my dresser. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'll just throw that in the hamper so that the next time I take the laundry out to sort it, it'll be in there.
Right.
Then I was like, I'm going to the kitchen. I'll just take it now and put it away. Like, it was literally in my hand already.
Exactly.
So,
it's a struggle.
It is. It's a struggle.
Yeah.
Maintenance on stuff as a whole, that's the thing. If we would take the air compressor to the church every quarter and blow the chairs off, we would have to wipe some of them because kids and milk, but not that often.
Yeah.
We really wouldn't have to do it that often. The Sunday school closet, if every once in a while, I'm waiting on the kids.
Yeah.
Just go in there, put a few things away that somebody
didn't put away.
Yeah. And then it wouldn't be this whole huge clean out. We did throw away, and it's not done. We actually stopped because we have a work day again now Saturday.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it was too much. Because that's the other thing we were talking about, and I had been talking to Keith and Amber about it. And Keith and Amber's church is huge. They're in Indianapolis.
Massive.
Yeah. Thousands of people.
Yeah.
And, I think in the winter, they have 2 services in the winter. They don't in the summer.
Okay.
And in the winter, I think both services are near 1,000 people, if not more.
What would make the difference?
Because people travel and are not as many people
summer.
Coming to church. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They do not have as high of attendance in the summer as they do in the winter and
that's interesting.
Fall and winter months.
Yeah.
Once kids go back to school, then they go back to having 2 services.
Right.
Which they have to do, like for fire code.
It's too many people.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, they were talking about how one of their pastors had gotten up, and there's the rule that 20% of the people do 80% of the work. That's pretty much how it is in any kind of a
facility,
even if it's paid employees.
Yeah,
I would say, there's 20% of the team carrying 80% of the load.
exactly. Yeah, I think so.
So even in paid and unpaid situations, but especially in churches, they have to beg people to do stuff.
Yeah.
Keith said that Keith's on security now.
Well, and I feel it's probably worse in a bigger church.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It is worse because then you also don't know who didn't help.
Yeah.
We know everybody who didn't help.
Yes, exactly.
We know everyone who's not coming to work days. But in Keith and Amber's situation,
nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
You can slip through the cracks and
literally
nobody knows.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's why I actually don't prefer a big, huge church like that.
Totally. That's why.
You need a middle of the road church, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Big churches are good for some people. But that being said, Keith said there's 20 guys, 20 on the security team.
Okay.
For the whole thing. That's to cover all the things. They have 9 parking lots. And, because over time, more cars, they've bought properties and made them parking lots and, so cover parking lots to cover doors.
Okay.
They do put with a couple of the ministers, they put somebody with them, not necessarily to protect them, but to kind of be hey, we got to keep moving. He's got to go. That kind of concept.
Yes. Okay.
Although in some cases for protection as well.
Right.
Obviously, not everyone has good intentions.
Yeah.
In regard to churches.
Yeah.
So, but it's like he said, it's not even that hard of a job. He doesn't have to prepare for it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to cut things out.
Right.
Or anything. And he just does wherever he's assigned that day.
Okay.
And it's come on, people, volunteer for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Amber's got 28 kids in her Sunday school class, and she's the only teacher. And then she's got 2 little helpers that she's supposed to have. Sometimes she only gets 1 little helper. And by little helpers, I mean youth girls. Who she needs them to be sit down,
Yeah.
And they're not.
Yeah.
And she's got 4 and 5-year-olds.
28.
28 on Wednesday night. She had 28.
That's a lot.
And she is a really good Sunday school teacher. I'm so proud of her.
Oh, wow.
All the things, man.
I'm sure.
I
could imagine.
What was this last week? Oh, Cloven Tongues Like as a Fire. She had a headband for all of them with flames. She took a fan and put red streamers on it. All the things. And she said it was pure chaos, Alicia.
You can't really teach that. You can't teach to 4 and 5-year-olds with that many kids.
Although she's hearing great positive feedback. The moms are
oh, I'm sure.
They are loving Sunday school more than they ever have.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, volunteer at your church if you're not. They need you. Go ask what you can do.
Yeah, exactly.
Run the computer or run the sound system or something.
Yeah. Or clean. There's always...
Or pay a youth girl to clean for you.
Exactly.
Something. Yeah, do it. Yeah. Find a way. What are you working on?
This is Isabella. She's finally getting her sweater. She wanted green. Yeah. I just, I put it on her.
Did she pick it?
Well, I said, what color do you want? She said green.
Okay.
And I said, okay. And so I started it, and I tried it on this morning, and I have to go a little bit longer, and then long sleeves. But yeah, she said, can I take it home? I said, no, it's not done yet.
So sweet.
Yeah, so that's what I'm working on right now. And I'm also working on, I don't think I showed this, did I?
You started to.
Okay. This one. This one is mine.
Very nice.
And then I do have a finished object. Oh, I should say this is a petite knit. I switched, now of course.
You said you're going to do them all like this.
It's a petite knit pattern, but of course I revised it.
Of course you did.
And I love it. I really like it.
Would you ever do anything by the actual pattern?
No. This one is done.
So nice.
Except for, okay, I want to put, like, I'm going to embroidery. So now I need to decide, like, how I want it. Like, yeah, anyway.
Mm.
And I think I was going to, I think I'll do it in black. Do you think
Yes,
that would
but I
look
think
nice?
you should cut it down.
Okay.
I think it should be that.
Okay.
Not that.
Okay.
Because if you look at you, that's
be
too much.
big. Yeah.
This,
Cut it off.
that's good.
Okay.
Kind of like that.
Okay.
Right there. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe we
I
can.
think on your, like if you're wearing a name badge, you're supposed to wear it on your left.
Right.
Like when people shake your hand, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll have to
Yeah, I love it.
put it on.
So all in black. No
I think
little
so.
accent colors on
Well,
it? Maybe outline it all in black and maybe do like a few little, I don't know.
what color? But what color?
Green on the
Okay.
leaves.
Okay.
I mean, with this and the way you love Black-Eyed Susans, could you make it look like a Black-Eyed Susan?
Oh, not sure. We'll have to look at the color.
If you could, that would be really awesome.
Yeah.
If you would do these with a mustard yellow,
Okay.
because this is so fallish.
Right.
And then, a black center and just a dark green.
Green. Okay.
But outline everything in black.
Like
Once you cut this part off.
right.
Okay. So stitch all the way around all this in black.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
And then just do like a few lines of yellow in the middle here.
Gotcha.
Fill this in black. A few lines of green here. Maybe do this with like 2 or 3 threads and do this with like 4 threads. So it's thicker.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You almost would have to do these.
The dots.
I wonder if you would connect these. You'd have to look at a Black-Eyed Susan to make sure this actually looks like a Black-Eyed Susan.
Right.
Because you'd hate to make it look that way and then somebody be like, well, that's not a Black-Eyed Susan.
Exactly.
Somebody will.
Yeah.
You know it. Probably your sister,
Probably.
which would be acceptable.
Yeah.
Otherwise, maybe not so much.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I was listening to a podcast and she's making a yellow top and somebody commented and said, do you feel like a short, big bird? And she was like, not terribly offended, but then she told her sister and her sister was like, what?
She was offended for her.
Oh, it was kind of funny. It's like, oh my goodness, the things people say.
Yeah, I know. I get offended for Justin and Amanda all the time.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Somebody will say something on there, and I'm the offended when Justin's like, talk on.
Yeah.
Fine by me.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And yeah, they're like, whatever. And I'm like, that's terrible. They should not have said that.
Oh, yeah. And then somebody else said something too the next time. And it's like, what are you thinking? Like, why would you post? Like, why would
People don't. They don't think when
Oh, my
they're not in
goodness.
front of you. I think we've talked about it. Keyboard warriors,
Yeah.
as the line goes. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're going to read some old phrases.
Okay. So do you want to do that first or do you want to do what we're cooking?
What are we cooking? What are we having?
Well, I was listening to a podcast.
Uh-oh, here we go.
And she was talking all about fresh milled flour.
Oh, okay.
So I got inspired and I made fresh milled bread yesterday.
Oh, nice.
And then last night I was trying to think what to make for our supper tonight. And I was like, I think maybe fresh milled tortillas and make little tacos.
Okay, perfect.
So we're having tacos.
Love it. That'll be so good.
Yeah, yeah.
And maybe
So-
we'll have a piece of the bread to try as well.
Yes. So,
Nice.
yeah.
So it's your new thing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can't wait to see it.
It's my new thing. Like she was just saying how the bread in the bread that you get at the store
it's terrible.
is terrible.
Oh, it's
But
terrible.
So anyway, I am kind of it inspired me.
Fresh milled flour.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sheila's doing fresh milled products.
Well,
like
and,
that.
we planted some wheat back here.
Oh, you did. Nice.
They're coming tomorrow to to cut it. Then they'll have to take it back to Napanee and thrash it. And then we'll get the wheat berries. Yeah.
Nice.
I know.
That'll be even better.
I know.
I'll be anxious to see how much you got.
Suppose, like, it's only a 3/4 of an acre.
Where are you going to keep it?
Well, we'll have to, I'm not sure. We'll have to put it in buckets. I'm not sure.
You need just some food safe buckets with the.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on Uline, get you some of those.
Yeah. Yep.
With the screw top lid.
Well, I think you don't even really have to. You just have to close them. You have to close them so that there's no bugs and rodents that get into them. But they don't have to be airtight. I mean, I shouldn't say airtight. They don't have to be like,
sealed.
Yeah. Tight. Like I do have buckets from Uline that I keep my wheat berries in now. But they're not, like, they're lids, but I can easily get them off.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking like lids from the coffee shop. Like when it unscrews.
Yeah.
It actually has the grooves and it is airtight.
Okay. It would probably
screws on.
Yeah.
It doesn't pop on. So it's easier to get on and off.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So do you have to tumble those before you?
Well, what do you mean tumble?
Like they'll take care of like the cleaning process.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Because your brother invented like a tumbler situation.
Yes.
Remember?
Yes. Well, he went out to this today and cut a little bit off and kind of thrashed it, and then he had a fan, and he was trying to sift out the.
Okay.
And I mean, it did some, but there was still some in there. But yeah, a tumbler like that and a fan. Is there a fan in there?
No, this is just a tumbler for adding flavor.
Oh,
so like the coffee beans go in the bucket, and then the flavoring, and then
it tumbles it.
You put it and it tumbles it, and I think that's the one he invented. I don't know. I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he conjured it up either way, however it is.
Yep. He's an inventor like my dad.
Yeah, absolutely, and especially for necessity.
Yeah.
What is there's a word I was trying to find right there. Necessity is the master of invention.
Oh.
There's a saying or something like that. But yes, indeed.
Okay.
Speaking of eating things, fair food. How do you feel about fair food?
Disgusting.
Okay, yeah. The older I get, which Amanda has been posting, she posts like what she's thankful for or whatever. And she posted that they went to the fair last night and asked about fair rides. I would not get on a fair ride. First of all, I don't qualify for fair rides at this point.
Right.
Second of all, I do not want to be on a fold and go situation that was on the freeway yesterday. And now it's set up at the fair. Absolutely not. Run by some dude that they picked up at the truck stop and said, just stand here, pretend like you know what you're doing. No, thank you.
Yes.
That being said, as far as the food is concerned, first of all, when it's so hot, the last thing you want is like heavy, greasy food.
Yeah.
But I do love to get one corn dog.
Yeah,
I know. It's my favorite thing about it.
I mean, if I would go to the fair, I would get either an elephant ear or funnel cake.
Okay, well, I would probably get that on the way out.
Okay.
Like, I would want a corn dog.
For sure not a corn dog.
But check this. In Warsaw, in front of Owens, Kroger, at the liquor store, there is a little concession booth that sits up there. Like, they live in Warsaw. They're Whitney's cousins or friends or something. I'm not sure which. And they're set up there all the time. Year round, they'll be there, weather permitting, like a food truck.
Year round?
Yeah, they're there all the time.
What
like
kind?
On and off. And they have like fair foods.
Okay.
Funnel cakes and
so
that kind
like
of stuff.
Different stuff, not just one thing.
Yeah, different things. But like the fair food concept.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if they do like onion petals or whatever. And I think it was Mom and Dad, maybe, or Renee or something like that said they had gone there and gotten either an elephant ear or a funnel cake, and it was really good.
Oh, okay.
And they just drove their car right up. And
nice. That would, now I could I would probably do that.
Yeah, and my point is, I thought, I do not want to go into the fair.
Right.
Heft in there. First of all, I don't want to pay to go in there to be getting no corn dog, which they open up. It's the fair in Warsaw this week. They open up on one day for lunch, or maybe every day at lunchtime. And you can come in for free to get food.
Oh. Oh, well, that's nice.
So people can just walk in and get their lunch.
Okay, well, that's smart.
Which I don't think they regulate it and say you're only here to eat lunch. But they have like a window. It's a very small window where you can be there without a wristband or a stamp or whatever.
Emily was just saying that longer ago, like people would go really early in the morning and then they didn't pay. They would just go, and then they would be there all day and didn't have to pay.
Interesting.
But she said, and now, like in the bleachers, like they'll make everybody get out halfway through the day.
Yeah.
And then they have to have a ticket for the evening.
Yeah, which, back in the day at Elkhart, the grandstands were free.
Okay.
I mean, they've just changed that in the last 5 years, I believe. That all the events, you have to have a ticket.
Right.
Even free events, you have to have a ticket.
Okay.
Which I don't know that there's any event in the grandstands that is free anymore.
Probably
It used to be that you only had to pay for like a concert to sit on the track in an assigned seat. And then that's why people would show up and sit all day in the grandstands to hold their seat for the concert that night or the rodeo or whatever. Not that way now. You can't do that.
Okay.
Which I kind of like that. Yeah. And then it prevents people from sitting there in the hot sun all day, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
But hey, if you wanted to do, and I've done it for concerts and stuff before, but it's not fun.
No. I would never do it.
Yeah. I can see why.
I'm not.
Either way, I would probably like Elkhart Fair is a little different than like a normal fair. They have different foods. Like, for example, they have steak tips with mushrooms.
Well, is Elkhart one of the bigger ones?
Oh, yeah. It's like one of the biggest ones, I think, in the country.
In Indiana.
Much less
I
the
thought
state.
so. Yeah, I thought so.
I think it's pretty well renowned.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have a lot better foods, different and such.
Right.
But then the other thing would be like a lemon shake-up.
Oh,
those are good too.
Yeah. Yeah.
A good lemon shake-up.
Those are, real lemon. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would like that.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, no thank you for the fair.
Yeah. No thanks.
And no offense to the 4-Hers. Audrey, I love you. But no thank you. I don't even really want to walk the barns and all that stuff. Kinda.
Especially not in this heat. Although the Elkhart Fair is, I think, the end of July.
Yeah, it's the last week. But then that could be even worse.
I know.
The last week in July.
It could be really warm.
That could be absolutely miserable.
Yeah.
Okay, should we read,
read
some... Yeah.
Some old quotes.
Some old sayings.
Yeah, old sayings.
Old sayings and where they originate from.
Right.
So this talks about how language changes so much. And it does. If you think about even like my grandparents, the way they talked, it almost sounded like they had an accent.
Okay.
If you watch old things.
Okay.
Well, I think they were still influenced by people with accents.
Probably.
And to where now we don't as much.
Yeah.
It's just like somebody who speaks Dutch.
You can
pick them up on the phone. Yeah. Mad as a Hatter. It was used to describe someone delightfully eccentric. Its roots go back to hat makers in the 18th and 19th centuries whose exposure to mercury led to some very odd behavior. And these days it works just as well for your quirky neighbor who insists on wearing bright socks with sandals.
That's hilarious.
Oh my word, exposed to mercury from making hats? That's terrible.
That's interesting.
Heavens to Betsy, an old-fashioned exclamation of surprise. Nobody's quite sure who Betsy was, but you can't say it without sounding endearingly dramatic. That's true.
Heavens to Betsy.
A stitch in time saves 9. A reminder to take care of problems early before they grow into bigger ones. It's practical advice wrapped in a neat rhyming bow. Don't take any wooden nickels, a humorous farewell that meant be careful or watch out for trickery. While we may not be worried about counterfeit wooden coins today, it's still a whimsical way to wish someone well. Hold your horses. Before we had cars to rush around in, this phrase reminded people to rein in their horses and figuratively their impatience. Speaking of which, I came off of 30 on to 15 on Sunday to turn right, and would have been Saturday. Coming down 15, going north
is a horse and
buggy had just passed under 30. They're getting further and further into Warsaw, and it is so dangerous. It's so dangerous because people do not know how to drive around horses.
Yeah.
In Warsaw. It's so bad. I'm actually worried about it. Anyways.
Oh, my.
I'm glad to know about this one. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Another wonderfully silly exclamation for disbelief. It's impossible to say without smiling. We want the origins of that.
Yeah.
Let's see. If you lied to someone and she found out, she might have a confession is good for the soul. An old phrase. It was like herding cats, the meaning, attempting to control something that's hard to control. Mm-hmm. She's the bee's knees, an excellent or much liked person or thing. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. The most noticeable or complaining person or problem is the one most likely to receive attention or be addressed. You'll catch more flies with honey than vinegar. Being kind and polite is more effective in getting what you want than being harsh or rude. I won't count my chickens before they've hatched. Someone should not depend on something hoped for until they know for certain that it will happen. There's no point in beating a dead horse, meaning to keep talking about a subject that has already been discussed or decided. I'm so mad I could spit nails. My grandpa says that one. A way to express intense frustration and fury.
I wish they would have
give us the reason of where it came from.
Yeah.
I think some of these weren't they?
Because I thought so.
Well,
because that's really interesting. Well, maybe we need to research.
We need to do a little more research here to find out, like the one with, a threshold and what that means.
Yes.
And it's raining cats and dogs.
Right.
Because they would hide up in the straw roof, and when it would rain, they'd start to fall out. And it would literally be raining cats and dogs.
Wow. Yeah. Something
we
like
need
that.
More
is
of
really,
that rather than just what the cute sayings are.
Yeah,
oh, I love
agree.
you, a bushel and a peck and a hug around the neck. That's a song.
Yes, it is.
We will do some more research on that subject.
I think so.
And find us some sayings and what they actually mean.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I think that's so. Theodore used to do it on the French press.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we can't tell anybody then. We might be infringing.
Yeah.
Sorry, boys.
Yeah. Which reminds me, go listen to the French press.
Yes.
It's a good story this week. Dawson tells his story about being in Lake Michigan and almost drowning. That's a really good story.
Yeah, definitely go check it out.
A God moment.
Yeah, wow. So profound.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so what summarizes today's chat? We don't like fairs anymore.
Right.
It's hot. And let's see what else. Wheat berries.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's grow some wheat berries.
Let's grow some wheat.
Eat more natural things.
Yes.
Grow and get healthier in the process.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I hope this brings you some joy.
Thanks for joining us.
And we will see you next time.
See ya.
Goodbye.